On today's menu, a simple recipe that's wrapped in flavor. Rice paper, parcels. Lehoma, I'm Yeung from YoungManCooking.com. Welcome to the channel where you can cook with confidence. This is a super fun recipe to make, and of course, it's also really delicious. Let's begin. Three pieces of garlic, finely chopped. Medium piece of ginger, finely chopped. (120 grams nappa cabbage, finely chopped). Half a red bell pepper, finely chopped. Four sticks green onion, finely chopped. (400 ml can chickpeas). There's no need to throw away this aquafaba or that chickpea water. There's a recipe where you can make a delicious thick mayo with this chickpea water. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can check that out. Make that really easily at home. Rinse the chickpeas with some water. Place the chickpeas into a mixing bowl. 1/4 teaspoon toasted sesame oil. 1 tablespoon white sesame seeds. Mash with a fork. Mashing up the chickpeas a little bit will just help the chickpeas absorb a little bit more sauce, but don't mash it up too much or else we'll kind of lose that nice texture from the chickpeas. About 20 grams of cilantro, finely chopped. Set aside some cilantro for garnish. Non-stick pan. Medium heat. 1 tablespoon avocado oil. Garlic and ginger. Saute for about 30 seconds. Chickpeas. Saute for 2 to 3 minutes. One tablespoon soy sauce. Half tablespoon dark soy sauce. Saute for another couple of minutes. Set aside the chickpeas. Pan back on medium heat. Half tablespoon avocado oil. Red bell pepper and green onions. Saute for a couple of minutes. Nappa cabbage. Saute for 2 to 3 minutes. Place all the sauteed veggies into a bowl. Cilantro. Mix the veggies together and allow it to cool. Push the veggies to the sides of the bowl. This will help it cool faster. Spread some water onto your cutting board. Add some water onto a plate. Dip a sheet of rice paper into the water. Place the sheet of rice paper onto the cutting board. Dip another sheet of rice paper into the water. Line the 2 sheets of rice paper together. This will help create a thicker outer layer. Place about a 1/3 cup of filling into the middle of the rice paper. Carefully fold in all 4 sides of the rice paper. Pour some more water onto the cutting board and repeat for the next parcel. It's important to know that the thickness of the rice paper differs from brand to brand. You may have to try different brands to find the one that you personally prefer. This second one definitely looks better than that first one, but practice makes perfect. This recipe, by the way, is probably good enough for about 5 to 7 little parcels, but just for today's episode, we're just going to be cooking up 2 of them. Dipping bowl, 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 1 teaspoon maple syrup, 1 teaspoon rice vinegar, pinch of sesame seeds, splash of toasted sesame oil, cilantro set aside for garnish. Mix. Wipe out the frying pan with a paper towel. Medium heat. Half tablespoon avocado oil. Place the parcels onto the pan. Sear the parcels for about 2 minutes on each side. Let the parcels rest on a cooling rack before serving. You can now make these delectable rice paper parcels with absolute confidence. It's a little messy to eat, but man, There's gonna be so much flavor in that. That really is a burst of flavor. It has such a unique kind of crispy texture on the outside as well. That was really phenomenal. Right when you take that first bite, you are welcomed with that really nice crispy outer skin, and then you have all these different contrasting textures in that filling. And you get the saltiness, that umami from the soy sauce and that dark soy sauce. You get this kind of punch of flavor from the garlic, the green onions, the ginger, and just so incredibly aromatic. The toasted sesame oil also adds that unmistakable kind of fragrance. And when you enjoy these little parcels with that sauce, it really augments the incredible flavors. You get that salty, you get that tanginess from the rice vinegar, the little bit of sweetness and kind of caramel flavor from the maple syrup, which also helps kind of thicken that sauce a little bit. That nappa cabbage sort of substantiates the filling, and you get that kind of freshness. It does take a little bit of time to prep, but boy, is that ever delicious. One challenge about this recipe is that the longer the filling sits inside that parcel, the more the moisture will start to soften that delicious crispy outer layer. So unfortunately, you can't really make these ahead of time. You kind of have to make these on order. But if you enjoy delicious recipes like this, then definitely check out that vegan ramen cookbook or the Cook with Confidence cookbook. It has most of your favorite recipes from the cooking show here on YouTube. And if you'd like to take a sneak peek inside the book or order a signed copy, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check those out. And of course, as always, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next episode.